think it's really about the people, bringing together two sets of people who are truly committed to one common goal, one common vision, and that to make a real impact in fighting antimicrobial resistance. It's a bit like climate change. The science has been around for 20 years, but it takes the right mindset, the right vision, and the right group of people, and seeing on both sides of the Atlantic that there is a lot of spirit in making a real difference in this area. I think that's what truly excites me most. And then having two teams who've developed a lot of tools, a lot of platforms, products, and ideas how to tackle this, and bringing that together into one common company, that's really exciting.
Yeah, I agree. And for me, one of the exciting things is building a truly global business with amazing technology capabilities. When we think about combining the informatics that OpGen has developed with the Aries DB and the Austrian-based company that's got so much success, I think we're going to create an unrivaled technology platform that can propel the success of our DNA tests.
Absolutely. And I think our heritage at Curetis has historically been continental Europe. We've kind of moved out a little bit and put out our feelers and built a small core team here in the United States, but you guys have obviously been a US domiciled and US centric company. Yeah. And then together I think we have the ability to take our products and solutions to a whole new global level in Asia Pacific as the next key area of growth for the combined company. So.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I've certainly seen is in many cases we have the same customer who's very excited to be working with our new company. In other cases we have customers that are strong Curetis accounts that can work for OpGen, or OpGen accounts like some of the ones we have in New York State who are quite interested in bringing in the Curetis capabilities. So very encouraging in that regard.
Absolutely. I think we've got all the ingredients, and again, products, technology is one thing, and we have a lot of that, but really the people is what's going to make this a success, and it's going to create a lot of value here in the coming months and years ahead.
So tell me about some of the financial leverage that we think we can get out of the company.
Well, first off, having just one global headquarters with one stock market listing, one board, rather than duplicating all of that. So there's a lot of obvious efficiencies on the G&A side. On the commercial side, again, we have a team in Europe at Curetis. We have a small team here in the United States, making that one combined commercial team across all of the platforms and product offerings. And then I think that there's more subtle areas on the R&D side where it's really about figuring out what's the right platform for a specific product and being smart about it in terms of consolidating on fewer platforms and stronger platforms for that, really bringing together the bioinformatics that today is two separate bio-IT platforms, making that one that's the world's largest and broadest and deepest database in that space. So
one of the things I'm most excited about is what this could mean for the capital markets, because you have two companies that have invested tens of millions of dollars over the last 5 to 10 years in this space to create strong positions, but we haven't really been rewarded in the capital markets for that. In fact, it's been pretty difficult when you reflect on the histories of both companies. And when we come together, I think we'll have a lot more critical mass and momentum of the combined business, which will help us, and hopefully we'll get rewarded by stockholders for both the combined portfolios, but a critical mass that'll give us a larger market cap and hopefully momentum going into 2020 and beyond.
Totally agreed. And the one area that I think is underappreciated, we have de-risked on both sides. The technology risk is taken out. The clinical risk has effectively been addressed. The regulatory risk has largely been addressed. We've got approvals in Europe with CE mark, we've got FDA clearances and near-term pending FDA clearances, and we've made great headways in China. So we also have certain Asia-Pacific approvals already. So I think a lot of the development risk, clinical risk, and regulatory risk has been taken out. So the combined company can now truly focus, also from a capital market standpoint, on the commercial execution. If properly funded as a combined NewCo, I think it will have great ways of leveraging what already exists and turn it into near-term commercial growth, revenue growth, on a trajectory that's going to bode well for the combined business, but also for the capital market perception of that combined company.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and I look forward to working with you as we go through the future.
Absolutely. Thanks, Evan.
Thanks.